Last week, on August 31st, I worked my last day at my job. I'm officially a full-time content creator now. It really is scary to say that out loud. Still, first we're going to go on vacation. Then we're going to drive to Brussels and get an airplane and fly to Crete. Something different.
Last Thursday was my last day as a general manager at a Belgian gaming company. A company I started working at almost 5 years ago. I started out as the creative director and ended up taking over the management of that company in March 2020. Right at the start of the global pandemic, after a very turbulent time for the company. I jumped into this adventure with the goal of building a new future for all the people involved. It has been a challenging and lonely journey at times, where I was out of my comfort zone every single day. But I'm proud of what we all accomplished, proud of the people I worked with, and I'm looking forward to what they'll be doing in the future. But why did I leave that job? Why did I leave a well-paid job in an industry I love so much to become a content creator and to start making videos? It was my dream as a kid to work in the gaming industry. Well, yeah, but not like this. There are actually two parts to this story. One is me leaving a job and the other is starting the new content adventure. And they are definitely linked, but I was bound to leave that job at some point, even if it wasn't to become a content creator. I said yes to a general manager job back in 2020 because it needed to be done. In general, I am the type of person who will say yes to a career opportunity, even if it's not 100% in my comfort zone. I might actually have the tendency to only choose jobs that are out of my comfort zone. Something I need to talk to a therapist about. And in this case, there was the extra element that the job needed to be done for the future of the company and the job security of all involved. So I did it, but it has been slowly eating away at me, day after day.
I'm a creative, period. I've always been the happiest when I'm creating stuff. And that can be painting, that can be writing, that can be recording videos, making music. I just need to create stuff. I used to be a graphic designer and later I became a UX designer. I was a professor at a local college for about 2 years. And that's where I discovered that besides creating, I also love coaching people, helping people out. And that is exactly what I held on to for the last 3 years while I was doing that job as a manager. I was more of a coach. I was coaching the people in my teams, and some needed it more than others. But I feel like they're all in a place right now where they can define their own future, where they don't need me anymore. And that this is the time where I need to find myself again. And I think that this is a good place to start.
Since the start of my career, I have been learning, growing, pushing myself, and always for the benefit of others. As an employee, as a colleague, and even as a boss. And while I learned a lot from every single experience, it also cost me. Look, I'm not the 9-to-5 person. I don't handle authority well. I am opinionated. I don't believe in the system that we live in right now. I had to squeeze myself in that system, and I had to follow all of those rules against my will, just to survive. But I'm done now. I'm tired. I've reached the point in my life where I want to do stuff that overall gives me energy, that benefits me and the people around me. So I had to let go of that job and by extension that industry, for now at least. And this is where the second part of the story kicks in.
I can't describe the joy I get from making content right now, this moment in my life, especially videos. I mean, I've been making social media content for years now. Yumlik Post was started almost 7 years ago. But it is video content and by extension podcasts that get me really excited.
I love messing around with my cameras, my lights, the microphones, all of my gear. I've learned so much about cameras in the last few years, but I also still have a lot to learn, and that idea excites me. I look forward to learning new tricks and new techniques, finding a new lens to buy a new camera. I enjoy editing my videos. My performance, the research, the planning, the experimenting, all of it. And I hope it shows in my videos. My whole life, I've been fascinated by storytelling. It has been the backbone of all my creative endeavors. When I was the lead singer in a death metal band, my lyrics had a story. I have been writing a novel for the last 20 years. It is going really slowly. My videos, especially on this channel, are storytelling. So it makes sense that this is my next step. It is as if everything I have done and learned throughout my life has brought me to this point right here. The thing is, now it is real. Now I need to find a way to make a living out of all of this. I need to make it happen. And that is still very scary.
It's raining on Crete, and I'm standing here, but she's a lot smarter. But anyways, I had hoped when I announced that I was going to go full-time content creator 3 months ago, in this spot exactly. I'm at the same little church where I made that video 3 months ago, that things would have slowly started falling into place, that the Omnic post would have started growing again to a comfortable level, which it has not. I think my nuanced approach is appreciated by most of you, but in general my videos don't get the same amount of views as those from creators that ride that hate train all the way to the end. I also kind of have a bit of a different style, which might need some work and for some people might need some getting used to. And I've also been focusing on news, which gets old pretty fast. I think there are some things I can change, but there definitely are things I'm not willing to change. I think we all know what that is. And then there's inevitable issues that I can't do anything about, that are completely out of my control. So I don't know. I have about 16 months, maybe a little more, to kind of make this into something I can make a living from. And at some point I want to make it into something that other people can make a living from, but step by step. And I do have other plans than just the Omnic post. Other types of content like Scopic, Geek and Plunder, and there's this channel, which I really enjoy making videos for. But 16 months is short, really short. And the more I think about it, the scarier it gets. It really has kept me up in the last few months. It's been stressing me out a little bit. This new future has excited me on one end and has kind of been weighing down on me on the other. But as I've said before, I need to try this, otherwise I'm going to regret it for the rest of my life. But I'm definitely going to need your support. I mean, you guys have been helping me out already. You've been lifting me up with all your comments, your DMs. It's been a blast. It's been heartwarming. And when I get back home from the trip, a new era is going to start. I really noticed that there's no cars driving anymore. I can suddenly hear myself really clearly. But as I was saying, when I get back from this trip, a new era is going to start. Things are going to change, but all with a goal in mind. Just remember that each of your views, your likes, your comments help me out tremendously. They feed the algorithm. It makes the algorithm think that I'm doing something decent. We're fooling them. And on top of that, I love reading your comments. The good ones at least. There's few other people, they can piss off. And there will be other ways that you can help me, but more about that later. For now, I'm just going to enjoy my holiday. But Hilde? But like I said, now we're going to enjoy our holiday. Make some videos. Hope you guys enjoy. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Look at this. Beautiful tiny rock. I'm done filming and the rain has stopped. I don't know what's going on.